At what point do you hold yourself accountable? If you're saying women are doing this, okay, and hold yourself accountable for the fact that that's the man that you chose.
Let me show you right now.
You're right, though.
I want you to read the comments right after I say this. I want a man that provides and takes care of all of my bills and is going to make sure that I don't have to lift.
Are you a child?
Exactly.
No.
There's so much.
No, you literally.
You twerk.
You literally
Whoa.
just like or not paid equally. So really, I want you to understand that's not what feminism is. Okay. Feminism is about having equal opportunity, just like black people wanting equal opportunity.
That's what feminism was, but what has it turned to? What has it become?
But do you
know that's
why?
It's not.
But do we ever talk about
y'all can't have y'all. Listen, what I'm saying is y'all can't have y'all cake and eat it too.
Okay.
Y'all want men. Y'all want men to be traditional while y'all are no longer required to be traditional. I'm sorry,
and I don't think that's right.
Yes, it does not work that way. That's what feminism is.
Yeah.
Men continue to pay the bills. Men continue to pay for
and be shitty individuals.
There we go.
Listen,
and be shitty individuals.
You know what feminism is? Let's remove the responsibility off of women's backs, but leave the responsibility on men's. That's what it is.
That's your perspective, and I have a perspective.
That is my perspective. Yeah, you don't have to agree.
So I don't know how.
Guys. Words have meanings.
Yes, they do.
We can't just say that feminism is whatever you're saying or whatever you're saying.
Right.
There is an actual definition of feminism.
Sure.
And Marie is going to tell us in a second.
Oh,
but at
gosh.
the end of the day,
She said, I am.
feminism
Are
is
just words.
Okay. Words are just words. The difference between a word and its actual practical use is its utilization. Initially, feminism started out as being about equality, and then it dovetailed recently to be utilized for dominance. And that dominance has caused separation because now the roles are blurred in favor of that domination from women. And much of that just doesn't make any damn sense, especially when you consider a roles perspective of the benefits of having a woman in your life, right? Because now you have a young lady with this feminist matrix mindset within a relationship that wants the benefits of a traditional mindset and the benefits of a modern mindset without any of the cost, accountability, or sacrifices. Benefits without accountability is a delusional clown world, and men are tired of placating to this delusion because inevitably it's the man that suffers. Let's go.
Oh, words are just words.
Words are just words to a degree because guess what? Men these days are women.
That's what we're trying
What's
to
the
tell
difference?
You.
But they're not women.
All my life.
So what? Words are words.
No, you just contradicted this because that's the problem that we're having. Traditional for who? We haven't had traditional for so long. These men are literally bickering with us about everything.
I'm not speaking traditional by societal standards.
You are.
I'm not speaking traditional by societal standards. I'm speaking traditional by the way God designed us. And this is what we need to understand. When I say traditional,
women are doing it all. I just want you to know that.
Women are doing it all.
They're doing it all. They're literally working, taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, taking care of the bills, taking care of the cooking, taking care of this, taking care of that.
And working.
Comes home and he was like, wants his foot rubbed, and now he's upset.
And at what point do you hold yourself? And at what point? Wait. And at what point? And at what point do you hold yourself accountable for choosing that man?
That's the point I'm making too.
I don't understand.
Right.
But no,
wait
you guys
a
are getting
minute.
upset because women are not choosing the man that they have to go 50-50 with. So when I say I want a man that takes care, no, I'm not saying you. We're not talking about you. I want to get a belt.
No, I'm just saying. But at what point?
Wait
a minute now.
Who got the belt?
But at what point do you hold yourself accountable? If you're saying women are doing this, okay, and hold yourself accountable for the fact that that's the man that you chose.
Let me show you right now.
You're right, though.
I want you to read the comments right after I say this. I want a man that provides and takes care of all of my bills and is going to make sure that I don't have to lift.
Are you a child?
Exactly.
No.
There's so much.
No, you literally.
You twerk.
You literally
Whoa. There was so much that's going on in this conversation. First off, the chick on the right who says that women are Superman. Right, like, stay away from this woman with a 20-foot pole. Be Superman all that you want. Is there an enemy at the gate or the intruder at the door? I'm going to send your ass downstairs to go take care of it. You understand? Secondly, the "are you a child" comment is just, it just tastes so damn good because it's so damn accurate. This woman wants the benefits of a traditional thinking or oriented man while also not being a traditional thinking and or oriented woman. I could tell that by what she's wearing that she's not, but then she just proved it with this damn twerk. Hence the child reference, because it is children that irrationally ask for things that they look at my man's face, irrationally ask for things from what they don't deserve or have earned. If you are a woman that is living in a household and you work all day, come back home, take care of the kid, right? Like, and your dude is getting upset because you didn't rub his feet after he sat home all day. Well, at what point do you not take accountability that you chose him, that you married that type of guy, right? If that is even the truth. But I find more often than not, they're just active liars in these conversations in order to what, class? Keep domination, uphold dominance. The best way to do that is to always posture the victimhood that probably doesn't even exist. This behavior that most men cannot reconcile when they consider the marriageableness of the modern woman today is why so many men are just saying, nope, I'm good. I can't do nothing with these women, baby. Listen, my reaction is this. He's my spirit animal. You understand me?
My God.
Look at,
and that's the thing. You don't even realize you just proved my point.
Exactly.
I think
She's surprised?
I just proved my point.
No, you didn't. No,
Yes,
you
I
didn't.
did.
I want a man.
I said that in the comment.
No.
I said you're gonna have to watch the comments. If I say this, there's gonna
we
be
don't
a
have to wait for the
plethora.
comments.
I want a man
There's
that
gonna be a
pays
plethora.
all of my bills. I want to be a lady of
You just
leisure.
said you're a man that takes.
I
care
see.
of all
I
of
see
those
you
things.
using my shit.
I was about to
see
say,
you.
Ridiculous.
I see you.
Unrealistic.
You gonna see it?
Unrealistic as hell.
Which one
Yeah.
are you though? You just said you're one thing, but you're
Yes.
mad.
Watch, it's gonna be in his next movie.
I am. I'm gonna tell you what I am. I am a traditional man. I am not a sucker.
You.
Oh my
That's a big difference.
There's a-
No. You know,
And-
listen. You
and
literally
this is-
said
and this is
no,
why you-
no outliers, no anomalies.
Can I tell y'all the
You
difference?
literally said that.
No. Being a traditional man for women that act, behave, who images are like this, you are a complete and utter sucker. These are cackling, babbling hyenas, demon witching at Super Saiyan speed. They will never bring you peace. They will bring you bills for luxury that you have to try to afford. For nothing will ever be enough for their insatiable thirst for more. They're caught up and deeply steeped within capitalism. They will do anything but to follow your lead. Cooperation, what? Forget about the word submission. Cooperation, what? They will never. These are the worst types of future querulous women, and I want to protect my peace. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. At least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now.
Hold on. And I don't expect y'all to understand, because y'all do not understand principle when it comes to men. Find a woman that wants nothing and give her everything. Y'all don't get when I say a man leads, but his woman is who he follows. Y'all don't understand
Yes,
that.
we do. I understand that.
Don't.
He's good.
100%.
I was
No,
just
y'all
gonna say
don't.
the difference.
Because
I know how to be a partner to my man.
by the points that y'all are using to debate this,
No.
y'all don't understand
Get it
at
done.
all.
No, I just gave you an example. I literally gave you an example.
To tell me I want a man that pays all. No.
Did you miss
I
everything
think-
that happened?
I think the
You were just
difference-
telling me you're a traditional man and that
She
you
don't
have
get it.
certain responsibilities, and a woman should
Yes.
have her certain responsibilities. And
Correct.
I said, if a woman says, I want to be a traditional woman, and these are the things that traditional women have
You
to do,
didn't-
is stay at home,
but guess
cook,
what?
take care of their
You
kids,
didn't-
and the man went to work and provided.
You didn't
and I
say-
that, and it's a problem.
Because
and you just went crazy about it.
Because what you're speaking
Am I
about.
bugging? No, just tell me
Yes,
if I'm
you are
bugging, because
bugging.
you're not even listening.
I am listening.
I can't.
What you're
You're not listening.
Yes,
You-
I am.
But-
No, I'm listening, because what you're talking about is an absolute. Even in traditional situations, there were times when that man fell on hard times and that woman
And
had
the
to
woman
step
is
up,
her.
and she had to step up,
Okay,
and she may have had to do a little more.
What does
Y'all
that have to do with the debate?
because When y'all say, I want a man that's going to take care of all of my bills, I want to be a woman of leisure, it is the second it deviates from that, he is not worthy.
Not with your man. That's not true. That's just something that because of, just forget it. We're going in circles.
Exactly.
I'm going to be honest. I'm the
Listen,
first.
women that deserve the world do not orient their talking points in this manner. These women orient their talking points in what a man can do for me. I want, I need, I. The modern woman today has the mindset of a selfish ass child, and it's playing out in 3D, and it is mind-boggling to me how. Shout out to the MTRers. For as an MTRer, you can look at content like this and readily identify the types of behavior points that should be not in your conditioning or your talking points or your speech and your friend group around you. Remove women like this from your friend group immediately, for their selfishness will bleed into you. Their mindsets are just wild. They're calling themselves traditional. They never talk about what they can contribute to a man. They never even talk about the basic qualities that they would want. What principles? Right? What can you contribute to this man as an asset to make the equation of him providing for you worth it? These women will just reduce men down to their wallets, never talking about what they can build with you, but like they want to be able to wear a man as a damn accessory, like a bag that they walk around with.
Person that ever said being a woman of leisure.
Because they just created stuff like
no. Like I really want to say this because I'm the first person that made a difference between being a stay-at-home mother or a stay-at-home wife versus being a woman of leisure.
Right.
And they're two different things. And I think that by you saying I want to be a woman of leisure, ain't nobody saying that.
Nobody's saying that.
Okay,
nobody is saying that.
Can I ask you, what are the requirements to be an adult? I'm asking a question. What are the requirements?
You should be able to take care of yourself.
Okay.
But
what you're basically telling me when you're saying I want a man to take care of is that you're not an adult. And let me tell you my problem. My issue is y'all want a man to take on all the responsibility without giving him the respect that's supposed to come with it. Ooh. Because it's take care of me, but that man can't tell me SHIT.
Excuse me, real quick, I have a question. When you said, so let's just go back. You said when you sit down at a dinner with a woman, right?
Yes.
If she tries to pay for the bill, you are offended. I need you to really break down what a traditional man is and what are your roles when it comes to a relationship and what do you require from your woman and what is it that you provide? Just so that we have clarity, because I don't want to keep being
Good point, Jada.
Yeah, I want to have clarity because I don't want to that with you anymore.
Once again, and I think I can wrap this up. Once again, and I think that I can wrap this up in
it ain't rap.
One sentence. Women want men to take on the responsibility.
I said you.
Wait, yes, listen. Women want men to take on the responsibility without giving them the respect that's supposed to come with it. So yes, if we went to dinner, right, I would be offended. If we went to dinner, first date, you reach for the bill. Yes, I'd be offended. Why would you think that I wouldn't pay for this?
First date now.
But, no, I did say first date.
He did.
I did say first date. But if at the same time as we were walking out that door, right, and I said, let me go first because I want to make sure you're safe. No, I'm a woman. Guess what? You'll never see me again because you don't deserve me taking on that responsibility.
Okay, cool. But back to the question. What is it that you as a traditional man,
protection,
what is it?
Period.
Okay.
And protection falls under so many different
You live
categories.
in New York.
Listen, and I have a friend. I have a friend of mine who told me one time.
No. Before you keep going. Now, what does a woman, that's what you bring to
Provision and protection.
Of what? Of what? Oh, wait, let's be clear.
Of themselves.
Of her as a whole. And once again, like I said, that's protection. I have to protect her from every and anything, not just this world, but even herself. And this is why I must challenge her.
Yeah. So now, when you have a woman, what do you...
The woman on the right said it sounds crazy. And let me try to give a little bit more information into this. Because men, due to the hormones that fire within our body, our biological makeup, we're typically masculine men, much more structured, logical thinkers. And at the same time, the world is trying to trick women, especially about their dollars, way more than the world is trying to trick men. From my perspective as a content creator, any other content creators out there can vouch for this. It is way more easy to sell products to women than it is to sell products to men. As a structured, logical, much more long-term thinker as what a masculine man should be, sometimes you need to put structures or guardrails in place to help her, lead her to better decision making. For certain decisions that can harm you as a person are much more emotional in nature. Snap decisions, all right? Typically within relationships, women are known for having much more larger closets. Women are known for being a lot more of the emotional spenders. And if there's less knowledge, information, and or structure that goes along with that, take, for example, you up at the mechanic. You gonna call your mom to ask for more information whether or not the mechanic is charging you a good price, or is a man gonna have to step in and give the information the way that it needs, and also do it in a way where that mechanic knows never not to try no shit like that again in the future.
So, okay, let's just talk about the children of your mother. I mean, the mother of your children. What is it that made you decide that she was a good woman, basically? Because now you have brought children into the world, and you had to have seen something in that woman to say, hey, this woman is, what is it? Let's fill in the blank.
Nurturing.
So that's what a woman has to bring to the table, is just nurture.
Nurture. And you guys have to understand, nurture is not one thing.
I know
nurture,
that.
yeah. Listen,
But you're totally negating the fact.
I'm clarifying simply because everyone doesn't understand that. Nurture is an energy, right? Nurture, it's not about
good vibes.
It's not about what you do. It's about the desire to do. So it's not just about getting up and making me breakfast because you think. No, it's about the want to take care of me, to nurture my body, to make sure that I'm good. The same way that I take responsibility of you. And if you have an issue, I'm going to do my best to try to figure it out. Why? Because I feel that makes me more of a man. So it's about the desire. That's
I feel like that's one thing really quickly. I feel like men don't appreciate that anymore, because when you say you bring that to the table as a woman, they're just like, what's that? I can buy that. That is so.
I can only speak for myself.
The way you feel like you're demasculated and you feel as though whatever it is that you provide isn't enough. A woman feels that, because it's natural for me to wake up and want to feed my family and want to make sure my home is clean and make sure that there's a zen and there's a peace when my man comes home from having a rough day. And to make sure when you have a problem at the job, you can come to me and I can give you the best solutions. And I can be the one that's going to give you the best advice, the one that's going to build our empire together, the one you can always count on and trust. But for you to tell me that those things are just not enough anymore, that's offensive. And the same way you feel disrespected when you are feeling like a woman is demasculating you, that's the same way women are feeling now. We're not even needed. Why? Because everything can just be purchased. And you make us feel like we don't bring to the table anymore. And that is so terrible to make a woman feel. And then on top of that, y'all want to be the baddies too. Not you specifically. And you better use this clip.
Some glasses don't even work.
Because they want to be the baddies too. They're such in competition with their boys. It's just too much. And women are just not appreciated anymore. And that's a part of what the whole issue is. Men need community, and they don't appreciate things anymore because they get a little bit of money and they want to buy everything. So, amen.
All right, hold on one second. I'd love to know who these guys are that you deal with.
Who the girls are?
Wait. That treat you this way, that you're saying, yeah, preach.
Same thing. Who are the girls? No.
Got a pass.
Wait, who's the girl?
Got a mic. You can't ask her.
Right, they can't even hear her in the back.
Girl, she know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm not. I'm just messing with her.
We know. We all joke around here. Every time you joked, we knew it. You just was scared. You get like that. You're like,
all right. Absolutely fascinating discussion from 8 at the table. Guys, I'll leave a link to this video down in the description box down below. It's like an hour and change conversation. So feel free to go over there and watch how it then materialized. Long story short, either they're too blind to realize the true impact or utilization of feminist movement and feminist propaganda. And it's probably a smart thing to do from a strategic perspective, because the longer that they stand that up, the more men that will rationalize D or C behavior while expecting from that man A or A plus results. The man said it in a stream. If your expectation is for provision, right? What do they call it? A leisure, soft leisure lifestyle or what have you, then there's going to be a cost to that, right? It has to come along with something else. And that traditional man is going to be expecting more traditional qualities, not just looks, all right, but humility, accountability, femininity, contributions, all right, and a willingness to grow within that. And above all, authority, all right? How can you be responsible for something that you don't have authority over? So instead, men are just choosing to rationalize against this mindset or this disrespect as it has been normalized. And we can all look at the numbers as they exist today in regards to marriage and divorce in order to prove it. All right. But all right, guys, that's all I got for you here today. Hopefully you enjoyed your time here. I ain't gonna lie, like as I'm going through it, you guys already know I get heated up when I when I go through conversations like this. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. All right. I appreciate you guys for continuously coming back through, rocking with me. All right. Let me know what them comment sections is looking like. All right. Because this is one of these live stream conversations. All right. I throw this thing up, bring y'all through, and we just continue to get up after it. All right. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And until next time, peace.
So, without further ado, MTR, cut through the BS like we in charge. No cap with the rappers like steel bars. I'm packing and rapping like here we are. Here we are. Mediocre tutorial reviews. Like, comment, share my views. Come up and I paid my dues. Big step in my black way shoes. MTR, he break it down, yeah, it's MTR. Check out the sound when it's MTR. No one put it down like it's MTR.